Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be tackling the absolute easiest DIY project you've ever seen in the history of YouTube. Yep, not joking. How many times has this happened to you? You're looking for a decent modern day manual one-hand opening pocket knife with a clip. You find one that has a nice black handle. When you clip it to the top of your pants pocket, maybe you wear black pants exclusively like I do, and the knife would normally be completely camouflaged against your pants with just the very top of the knife handle and the clip itself being exposed. And you find a good knife like this Bird model, that's BYRD, Bird model Harrier 2, made by, well, Spyderco owns the Made in China Bird line of knives. So you find a good knife like this one, maybe it's ideal for your needs. Of course, I'm assuming that where you live, it's perfectly street legal. However, it comes with a nice shiny clip. And the only way you can get a nice black clip is to get a blackened blade. Now, maybe you don't want that, but you do want something that will, well, not be easily spotted. Because even though this might be perfectly street legal where you live to carry outdoors, some knife laws in a lot of jurisdictions are very vague, and there are some officers who don't know the knife laws. And it's not going to be a debate with you and the officer. If you're lucky, the worst thing that'll happen is this will get confiscated from you. He'll tell you not to carry something like this anymore, or depending on the jurisdiction, you might get arrested. And then later on, the judge agrees with you that yes, your knife is perfectly street legal. But who wants to go through that headache and hassle? So I'm going to show you how you can make this clip nice and black without having to take off these tiny screws, possibly lose them, or any of that. Now, obviously for this we'll need our knife. Here it is. We're also going to need a black plastic bag folded over. If you don't have a black plastic bag from, say, 7-Eleven, you can use a small black trash bag or even a white trash bag. We're also going to need some Scotch tape and several sheets of copy paper. Make it good and thick. Of course, we're going to need safety equipment such as goggles. Please, please, please do not take on this simple DIY project if you don't have a good pair of safety goggles. Trust me, these are cheap, they're easy to find. Please do not do this project without safety goggles. Please make sure you have a pair of these. And in order to keep the paint off your hand and fingers, as you can see here, a good cheap pair of work gloves. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your paper and your knife. You're going to clip it to one side, and you're going to take this and you're going to fold it down. You're going to take this side and you're going to fold it up. Now, it doesn't have to be neat, it doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure that it does a good job of wrapping around the knife handle like this. Take your Scotch tape, tape this down, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your trash bag or your black plastic bag, fold it over, put it down, put this on top of here. Make sure there's plenty of trash bag surrounding it, and you're going to take this, you're going to take it outside to a well-ventilated area, maybe the back of the tailgate on your truck, maybe the back of your SUV. Just find a good solid flat area that you can put this whole thing down on. What you're going to do then is you're going to take your spray paint. Now this happens to be Ace Premium Enamel Flat Black, and as you can see, it's very fast drying, and it's rated for wood or metal. That's important. Make sure it's flat black, make sure it's very fast drying, and make sure it is rated for metal, like this one. And what you're going to do is you're going to spray basically back and forth, back and forth, and you're going to let it dry, and what you're going to end up with is something that looks like this. There you go. Yes, I do have two of these knives, and this is what it will look like. Now, as you can see, this job is not entirely perfect. There is a little bit of shininess on the very side of that clip, and perhaps you can see it. Yeah, that bottom screw that holds the clip in place, not 100% perfect, but when this is clipped against a pair of flat black pants, well, there you go. Black clip, black mounting screws, black handle. And you can see here there is a bit of overspray. You can see that the very top of the handle that's black spray paint compared to the rest of the handle. In real life, that is so minor, it's barely even noticeable. And here's the thing with that particular fold job. Turn it over, look at that. There's absolutely no spray on the spine of the handle, no spray on the spine of the blade. Yep, that particular folding job, make sure that there's no overspray. Well, maybe just a tiny bit like there is there. But again, this is a working man's knife. This isn't something fancy. It's not a fancy job. There might be a tiny bit of overspray at the very top, but as you can see, the rest looks like it's from the factory. Well, like I said, absolute easiest DIY project out there, guys. This is a great way. If you find a knife you really like and you're stuck with a nice shiny clip, you can spray it down, and you don't even have to remove the clip, remove the screws, and possibly lose those tiny screws. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.